Well, guys, I'm starting to believe that working part time instead of full time may actually have more benefits toward your long term trajectory in life and career. And here's why. A lot of people have this misconception that, if you work part time, you're not going to earn enough to make a living. To some degree, that is true. Okay. You're going to earn less. However, what's the one big upside of working part-time? You have more time to yourself, more time to focus on yourself, pursue your dreams, your aspirations, your long-term aims in life. If you work full-time, at least a minimum of 40 hours a week, a minimum. Some people work 50, 60, 70 hours a week. What time do you have left over? Really? Like, when I come home at the end of the day, me working full time, I'm just exhausted. I just don't want to do anything else. And imagine if you're in school, or if there's another project or a side hustle that you have going, it's exhausting to commit to those other, plans and other projects that you have. Working full time is exhausting for that matter. But man, another thing too is working full time, you get taxed to hell on your paycheck. It's almost not even worth working full time in this country anymore because of how much you get taxed as, a full-time employee. So if you work part-time, you're going to get taxed less. Yeah, now granted, you're going to bring in less money, but a way to survive working part-time is to be disciplined on your expenses. Even though things are expensive out there, I get it. Rents, housing costs, those things are sometimes outside of our control. But there's ways around that. You can get a roommate, make friends, room up, share the costs, share the expenses. That's one way to, to really, push back against that argument that you can't survive working part-time. Yes, it takes sacrifice. You got to live like a monk. You have to live on less than you make. You have to be wise on, cooking at home, shopping at the supermarket, not going out to eat, not eating at restaurants. Forget that. That's a luxury. But honestly, I think there's a lot more upsides working part-time just because of the extra time that you have for yourself. To really focus on yourself, to focus on the long-term aim in life. I think there's just this common misconception that if you work full-time, and whatever industry that you're in, then that's a honorable thing in our American society. But it just leaves little time for yourself and your family at the end of the day. Just doesn't seem worth it to me. I don't know. I'm just been having that thought lately. I'm just thinking about transitioning toward a schedule that reflects a part-time schedule just because I just want more time to focus on the hobbies and projects in my own life and even spend time with family. The other day I got out of work so late because, I just had to deal with so many, work events that are going on and I couldn't make a family event, and that's I know it's some sort of BS sob story, but this is just an example, how working full time really sucks the life out of you. It's just not worth it to me. As I get older, I really appreciate the importance of time and using it wisely. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Is working part-time better for your overall well-being in life, or do you think full-time is the way to go? I'm leaning toward part-time. I mean, that's just me, but that's just one way to just focus on yourself and build yourself as a human. Catch you on the next video.